Hey everybody, so today I am sharing with you guys how I get very bronzy skin, especially when you are pale like me, and I think this is going to be a great spring tutorial. So I'm starting off with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. It's an extremely nourishing and hydrating primer. I like to start with this actually over my moisturizer to lay a nice hydrating base for my foundation. Alright, for foundation, I'm using the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid Foundation. I think that's what it's called. It's such a long name. And I'm actually mixing it with the Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer. This illuminizer is extremely illuminating. It has a very high sheen to it. So I am pairing it with this foundation because this foundation has a more satin finish. I didn't want to go completely matte, and I didn't want to go with like a very dewy foundation. I kind of wanted it right in the middle so I can make it really illuminizing and glowy on my skin. And I am blending it out with the Real Techniques sponge. This kind of has been sucking up my makeup lately. I feel like it's blending it out really well, but it's kind of sucking the foundation up. So I am going in with 2 layers of this, and it kind of builds up to a really nice, good coverage. The one thing I do like about this foundation is that it is very buildable. That's why I really like medium coverage foundations, because I can build it up to a fuller coverage if I wanted to, or just leave it at medium coverage. Then I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. I'm actually just laying this underneath my eyes for a nice brightening and highlighting effect and to conceal any darkness. And I'm just going to use my fingers, the warmth of my fingers, to blend this out because the Real Techniques sponge was just kind of eating up my makeup today. So I am just going ahead and just using my fingers. And I'm actually going to use this concealer as an eyeshadow primer as well. So I'm just going to blend that on my eyes. Then I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm not done with the Real Techniques sponge. I'm actually going to dip it in to the powder and actually just kind of lightly pat it under my eyes. I find that this just helps set the powder and press it into my skin while leaving it very hydrated still. So I really do like this. I do this once in a while if I want a really flawless look. Then I'm going in and I'm actually just going to set kind of where I have a lot of pores with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. This really does erase your pores, no joke. Then for my eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Color Tattoo Stick in Bronze Truffle, and I'm just placing that all over the lids. Then I'm going in with the Tartelette palette, and I'm using this shade, I forgot what it's called, it's just the light shade on top, and I'm going to kind of just buff this into the crease on top of that Bronze Truffle shade, just right in the crease and blending upward. After that, I'm going in with the Anastasia eyeshadow in Topaz. I love this eyeshadow. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually just placing it on my lid, and I'm actually going to smudge a little bit under my lash line to get a little bit of a smoked out effect. I love this eyeshadow. It's probably one of my favorites. It's a really pretty bronze kind of gold shade. Then for brows, I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Brow Powder. Not powder, it's power. Brow Power, I think. I'm not sure. But it's a really great color. It says it's a universal pencil, and it is a little bit on the warmer side. So I think it's just a very good pencil. I love it. It's great, and it's been doing the job lately to fill in my brows. So I'm just filling them in pretty strongly, a little more stronger than I usually do. And then I'm just kind of spooling them and blending them out. After that, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to just set my brows so they stay in place. Then I'm going in with the Urban Decay 0 pencil, and I'm just going to go ahead and tight line as usual. Then I'm going in with I didn't show it here, but it is the Smashbox eyeliner in gold, bronze gold, something bronze gold. I don't think they make it anymore, actually. It's super, super old, but I really like the look with this a pencil with the shadow in topaz. They really complement each other instead of going with a very stark black. So I'm just smudging that and kind of making a wing with the pencil liner. Then I'm going in with my Tarte lash curler to curl my lashes to prep for mascara, and I'm going in with the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes for my mascara. Now for bronzer, we are going in with the NARS Laguna bronzer to start off and kind of contour. We're doing a little bit more precise with this bronzer. I really want to just sculpt the cheekbones and place just a tad on my temples just to add a little bit of a base for all the other bronzer we are about to apply. So this is just going to act as a nice contouring shade. It's a little bit on the warm side, but I still really like it for a good contour. Then we're going with the ever so loved Hourglass Ambient Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. I'm dusting this right on top of the NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm using a bigger, fluffier brush to get a more diffused look and kind of just diffuse out that contour a little more. And obviously this adds a really nice glow and a very pretty bronzy look. Then for blush, I'm using the NARS Blush in Luster. I love this shade with a really bronzy look. It kind of has that bronzy glow to it, but it also brings a little bit of that peach warmth to a look. I really like it. It complements bronzer very, very well. So I'm just dusting that all over my cheeks. Then I'm going in with the Hourglass. This is their little trio palette that I got a while ago. I've actually used up the dim light, as you can see there. And I'm taking the shade Radiant Light, which is that pretty bronze color, and I'm actually just dusting it along all of my blush and bronzer to kind of diffuse everything out. Now, to really sculpt those cheeks, I find that my bronzer, I can get really happy with my bronzer. So I'm going to take the banana shade and that pink shade and the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm just going to kind of chisel out my cheekbones a little more. So I'm going at the bottom and just kind of sweeping it down to get a little more definition out of my cheeks. Then I'm going in with the ever so loved Champagne Pop. I've been really loving this highlighter lately for a really glowy look, and because we're doing a very bronzy glowy look, this is perfect. Then for lips, we are going in with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 3C. I love this lip liner. It's kind of more of a brownie nude, but it has a lot of warmth to it. It's just a great lip liner for a lot of different colors, especially the ones that we are about to use. And for lipstick, we are using the MAC's Kinda Sexy. It's a really pretty peachy, warm color. It complements the bronzer very well, and I really, really love the look together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this bronzy skin tutorial, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!